Namaste, Ashe. Happy Tuesday. Happy Mars Day. Mars governs Aries, and Mars is in Aries right now. Okay. So a lot of you, even if you're lazy and all of a sudden you feel like you want to do something, okay, blame it on Mars. Okay. Mars governs Aries, and right now, Aries is popping. A lot of planets are moving into Aries right now. The moon is no longer in Aries, but Mars entered Aries April 9th and will leave May 17th, roughly. Um, the sun was in Aries up until a couple of days ago. Let's see. Neptune is in Aries. Saturn is in Aries. Chiron is in Aries. Okay. So that's a lot of Aries empowerment, which you don't have to have strong Aries placement to take advantage of uh, any zodiac sign, any energy from any planet. You don't have to have signs in a lot of signs dominating your chart. Okay, just tap into it the same way you feel like you want to bully someone. You know the definition of the word bully, right? You know what it means to bully someone. So then you show the behaviors, you target someone, you do what bullies do, okay? That's how it works the same with embodying these planetary energies, okay? Know what the attributes are, know what the traits are, okay? So Aries, energetic, empathetic, compassion, love, seductive, that aphrodisiac energy. It's the same as Venus, except Mars is masculine and Venus is feminine. Um, we know the shadow side of Aries, okay? Arrogant, conceited, mean spirited, okay? So when you want to be nice to someone, what do? We exhibit those traits that resonate with being nice. That's how it works with these planetary energies. So to say I don't have an Aries sun, moon, north node, or rising, you don't have to. Okay, you don't have to. So just embrace Mars is powerful, energetic. It gets shit. You get shit done. And there are people who hide. There are a lot of people who don't have strong Aries placement in their chart, but they show up as the Emperor and the Queen of Wands a lot in these readings. That's what I've noticed. Okay, because they're tapped into. They're tapped into. For most of my readings, they're tapped into the shadow side of Mars and Aries. Okay, they just are. Um, Most earth energies, for some reason earth energies are they are able to adapt and conform to Mars more so than other zodiac signs. Now that's just from my own personal experience, doesn't make it a fact. Okay. um so we're gonna do love for the collective. Okay. We're going to do love for the collective. This candle right here, y'all see how black that is? Okay, so I was never a believer in, I hear people say all the time, when your candles burn black like this, there's a lot of negative, spiritual negative energies that have been captured by the fire, by the light, or that has been exposed. Okay. I never really researched it. I never even really thought about it. But I will say this, when shit is popping, okay, in my energy, even in the collectives, this is what happens to my candles. Now, of course, candles produce soot. But I'm starting to be a believer because when things are going well and things are peaceful, I don't get this blackness. So I don't know. I might do some research, and it may be one of those. It doesn't have the same meaning to everybody's experience. It could be one of those things, but I'm starting to become a believer. Because this week was one of those weeks. I'm blaming it on Mars. I have an Aries Mars, okay, and Aries Sun and an Aries Venus, okay. So, um, all right, spirit guides, angels, ancestors of love and light, allow me to channel messages, love messages for the collective, okay? Let's see what's going on. What's currently going on with the collective? So we're gonna do current energy, okay? Current love energy. What's going on right now? And then we're gonna talk about what's coming in for the collective, okay? I don't know. I just felt like I normally don't do like love read like just flat out, just straight love. I just normally whatever comes out. So we do have wedding rings. We have him, okay? Divine masculine. All right. Those of you who have just come in, welcome in, welcome in. Please make sure that you like, love. I saw the word love. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Okay. Union and marriage. Okay. So marriage is not the same for everyone. Okay. Ceremonies don't look the same. They don't get carried out the same. We got soul connection. We have everlasting love, devotion here. And we have divine masculine. Okay. All right. We got influences and finances. Okay. And I'm going to do one more. Let me pull one more. This is current energy. What's going on in love right now for the collective? This is current, okay? So more than likely it will change. We have safety and comfort. And at the bottom, we have ascending in the reverse. Okay, so something is stuck still. Someone hasn't learned. Something's not growing, okay? All right, let's see. Wedding rings. Let's clarify that. But before I do that, collective, I've been burning shit all week, and I know this is gonna make me call, but I got one more bay leaf to burn. Money, 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 money. Okay. Wow. Big shit popping, little things stopping. Did y'all see how that just like crispy? Like y'all hear that? Okay. Yeah, I do like playing with fire. I like fire. Okay, let me rephrase that. I don't play with fire. I just burn shit when it's appropriate, okay? So that's a bay leaf that I already set my intentions on. I wrote on the bay leaf, and now I'm burning it, okay? So what prompted me to do that right now is this finances, mind on the money, okay? So also with all this Mars Aries energy, like real strong and heavy right now. Not because it was Aries season. Well, it still is Aries season technically until May 17th because Mars does govern Aries, okay? First house energy is strong right now. So manifestation is going to be lit. Okay, it's if you don't work with the phases of the moon, you don't have to. Okay, if you work with the phases of the moon, you don't have to wait for those current phases of the moon to manifest. Now, this is the time, okay? Identity, being grounded and rooted, connected to the earth, connected to yourself, okay? That empowers and supports attracting things that you want, manifestation, okay? Being attached to earthly things, money, abundance, resources. Okay. I don't hear too much about crowdfunding, but I just heard crowdfunding. I don't even know what that looks like today. I don't even know what platforms look like today that support crowdfunding, but I just heard crowdfunding. So apparently somebody in the collective is doing crowdfunding, okay? We do have finances here. Future, okay? There's coins here. There's a 200 note. I don't know what monetary denomination this is. We have coins. These are not, this is not US currency. Okay. I don't know what currency this is, but we have futures. So some of you may be doing overseas financial transactions for stability. Okay. You do need money. Okay. People say money is the root of all evil, but it is not. It is not. Evil existed before money, okay? Currency, okay? Money is currency, is energy. Energy is neither good or bad. The intentions that move the energy, that's what we feel. That's what dictates how that energy is going to land, hit, manifest, and prosper, whatever it is that is going to prosper. Okay, so wedding rings. I mean, very first card out here for the collective. So this is current energy. So let's clarify. I want to use this one. We're gonna use this twin flame ascension deck. And then we got him, divine masculine. So what's going on with this union in marriage, soul connection? Okay, a lot of people breaking up, a lot of people spinning the block. Okay, a lot of people reconnecting with past flames, and a lot of people are just, so we got healing separation right here, and we got separation, okay, right here. So this could be a divorce, a breakup, okay. We got divine feminine in the reverse, and we have divine masculine. So divine feminine, you could be leaving someone, okay, and right now, obviously there's pain and hurt because you need to heal. This is separation anxiety, bitterness. Okay, you're sad. You're thinking about, like I said, some of you want to spin the block. Okay, you're thinking about whoever this divine masculine is, but he's in the upright and you're in the reverse. So you need to work on yourself. Okay, yes, you need to open up your heart, divine feminine in the reverse. Yeah, you're toxic, honey. Mirror reflections, and this could be a triggered healing process. So you coming into union with this person triggered you. It triggered this having to go within. Okay, we got breakthrough here. Karmic purge, processing karmic debris, divine feminine in the reverse. Okay, you have to see past your own way of thinking. You have to see past your own perception. You have to see past your own vision. Change your perception. Okay, you cannot have the same perception throughout your entire life. At some point, your lens needs to adjust. Okay, you need to start seeing things differently. Divine feminine, well, karmic feminine. You definitely are showing up as a karmic feminine. We have trust. Okay, Spirit wants you to trust. Ask for support. And when you ask Spirit a question, please listen for an answer and allow Spirit to guide you, because a lot of people are like, I keep praying, but I don't never hear nothing back. Maybe you need to just shut the fuck up sometimes. Seriously. You know, because the people who are crying and screaming and yelling, oh, God doesn't answer, that is a lie. You're not listening. Okay. You need to open up your awareness, broaden your awareness. Okay. Crystal clear vision. Once you allow Spirit to guide you, you'll start seeing. That's when your perception changes. So karmic feminine. Okay. It looks like you'll get there. And then your high priest, you'll be able to receive the high priest energy. Okay. That's that divine masculine. Okay. When you are not healed, it's kind of hard to honor a sacred union, right? This spiritual awakening allows you to realize things. When you realize things, you can see clear. Okay. You become more aware. Your vision is, it's not foggy, it's not clouded, and it's not jaded. Okay. So this divine masculine, their personal growth and their personal empowerment You were not healing and growing as fast as this divine masculine, okay? He may have been just one step ahead when you guys met. Maybe that's what attracted you to him, okay? And maybe that's what attracted him to you. Him knowing that he's not going to have you by his side if he cannot help you and empower you. But we all have freedom of choice. We got feminine twin activating higher self. Yes, he is definitely a catalyst to your growth. So whoever you are, although you guys are in a separation, separation is not the same as, look, we got masculine twin. This person was you two were definitely meant to be. Let me pull some zodiac signs, okay? Because this connection right here, although divine feminine, you are showing up as a karmic because your energy is karmic, meaning you have yet to embrace, okay, the healing energy so that you can see differently. But you two were definitely meant to be. That this is not a I fell in love with the wrong person. This is not a let's see. We got together for the wrong reasons. No, this is actually a real connection that was blessed by the divine. And doesn't mean that everything is going to be peaches and cream. All the days are going to be sunny, right? But divine feminine, you are at crossroads, okay? Are you going to grow up with this man, or are you going to let your pain and suffering stunt your growth and also be left behind? Okay. So we got influences here. What is we got influences, others involves. There's an intervention. There's an intervention here. Tell me about this. What are these influences? We got soulmate. So clearing core wounds. I need some zodiac signs, okay? I'm one be nosy. Who are you two? Because shit may not be going well for you, but you definitely are meant to be. It's real scary. It's real rocky, okay? But whoever you are, I'm going to find out. Those of you who have just come in, welcome in. I'm going to find out. Let me see. Let's pull some zodiac signs. Let me use my dice here. Spirit, help me, allow me to identify this feminine twin and this masculine twin. We got Libra here. Okay. Venus governs Libra. We have 9th house, Sagittarius, and we also have South Node was in the reverse. Okay. So what I will say with South Node being in the reverse, and Sagittarius is about forward movement, traveling. It is governed by Jupiter. Okay. That's support of the universe. Good fortune, good turn of events, destiny. Okay. Libra being out here, divine feminine, this is your energy. Because you are showing up this as, karmic. So we got possible Libra for the divine feminine. Let's pull some more. Spirit, let's identify this feminine twin, please. We got Sagittarius, okay? 9th house, that's Sagittarius energy, okay? So we got Sag out here twice. Let's identify one more for this divine feminine, please. Leo keeps showing up. Saturn, that's Capricorn energy, and Leo. So we got Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius. We have earth element, okay? Venus governs Taurus and Libra. Let's identify this masculine twin, please. This masculine said, I don't want to be identified. Isn't that something? This masculine said, I do not want to, he don't want to show up in this reading. All right, Spirit, I'll try again. We got Aquarius. We got North Node in reverse. I am hearing the divine masculine who is showing up as a high priest. He's saying he knows that she's in her karmic energy, but he doesn't want it to end. We got Venus out here, and we got Moon, Soul. Okay, and we got soulmate. He knows that this is his soulmate. The first card that was out here is wedding rings, soul union. He says she's coming out of her self node. That's interesting because this divine masculine is also, yeah, they're destiny. This divine masculine is, I'm hearing him speak through the messages, but he doesn't want to be identified. Okay, but I'm hearing his side. We got Sun Spirit. And missing. He doesn't want to. This is a first. Now, I know people normally hide or don't come out, but to hear the message of a person whose energy does not want to be identified, okay, that's interesting. And that's actually a first for me. Okay. Fire element. I'm going to leave it there because I believe that this person, I am picking up Leo energy for this masculine. Okay. This masculine could have a Leo Mars. Okay. Leo Sun. And Capricorn somewhere else. Okay. All right. Let's move on. So what's this others involved? What's the third party intervention with this love connection? What are the outside influences? Those who have come in, welcome in. Please make sure you like. We got Faded. Everything is pointing to you, collective. You two are supposed to be. I just wish this feminine energy would get her shit together. Between the lines, look for what's hidden. Okay. So there's something influencing this. Something is influencing her. Okay. We got self-love here. Self-care, being happier, loving life. She has to choose. Although they are fated, she has to choose to love herself. That's what this is about. This divine feminine, okay? She needs to listen to her intuition. And she needs to make healthier choices. That's what the outside influence is. Whatever karmic energy, self-sabotaging thoughts she has in her head, okay, that's what the influence is. She's not at peace with herself, okay? She feels like she's chained down, like she doesn't feel free. All right, tell me more about, I think she wants to, karmic relationship. I think she wants to leave, okay? No matter, there's still choices. The universe can support two peas in a pod all day long, but if one pea wants to roll out, then the other one will just be stuck in the pod, okay? By itself. Freedom of choice. This is kind of like, it's kind of messed up. She got secrets that she is keeping inside of herself, okay? She loves this person, but I think she wants to leave so that she doesn't. There we go. There we go. Secrets, witchcraft, and tether. She does love spells. That's what, you know. Okay. So that's that's what it is. She did a love spell. She has bound them to, but she doesn't want she doesn't want him to know. Okay? She doesn't want him to know. But see, here's the thing. This is what's messed up. Okay? Now, y'all are bound. You did the love spell, and now you're done with him. You don't want to be, and now that you got him, you're bound. You're tethered through witchcraft. Okay? And he's not the only one. So now you've got him and you want to, let's clarify this. Because see, this is how people get their heads knocked off. Like, seriously, you go doing stuff like this to people. Where's that tells everything with all the details? Don't run from me now. Where you at? What's this? Social media keeping tabs. Finality. She wants to leave. Break up and not looking back. She didn't did a she didn't did a number on this man and now she done. It's kind of effed up. You did the spell, you got him bound to you, and now that you got him, you want to be done? Like you want to leave him? But what you didn't realize is, whereas you thought you were doing a spell to get this man, when the universe put y'all together to help you grow. And you're just like, hold up, I don't want to grow up. I don't want to grow up. All right? That's what you're saying. I don't want to grow up. So you're just like, nah, I don't want to do the shadow work. So I'm out. Peace out. Someone could need labradorite. Labradorite, that's what I'm hearing. Okay. All right, let's clarify love, secrets, witchcraft, and tether. That's spell work, okay? Knight of Wands, the Fool, because she could. Okay. The Eight of Coins over and over again. The Queen of Cups, yep, because she could. So, and the Emperor. So she did spell work on this man to cover up her, to cover up her own pain from a past. So what she does is, when she's in a relationship with someone and she gets hurt, she goes do spell work on someone else, binds herself to them. So now they don't want to go with nobody else. They only want to be with her. And that's how she gets over her partners. She does this repeatedly. Literally, this is her coping mechanism. Because it's not real healing. It's not real healing. This is just what do you call it? I mean, it's just a coping mechanism. It's a band-aid. Okay, for a flesh wound. Welcome in, you guys. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate all of you guys. Page of Wands here. Yep. This is, so every relationship that she starts with, These people are what we would call rebounds, right? These are people that we will call rebounds. But to make sure that they don't go anywhere, she does a love spell to bind them to her. So everything is great. They want her. They love her. They don't want nobody else because she didn't spell the hell out of them. The Knight of Coins in reverse. She never heals. She never starts the healing process, and she never finishes the healing process. But to her surprise, this one right here, as they say, this one gonna give her wings. Because the universe was like, I got something for you. You're not gonna keep doing this. This one right here is gonna grow you up. I need you to actually have a real spiritual awakening. I need you to stop stop with the rebound. It's like recreational. It's like she gets a dopamine rush from binding men, doing spell work to bind men to her. It's like she get a dopamine rush so that she can feel good to cover up the pain of the last one. Okay. And this is what she does over and over again. 6 of Coins in reverse. Strings are always attached. That's the whole point. The King of Swords, the 10 of Swords. And then when it's over, she goes on to the next one. Okay? Prepare for a new one. A new beginning. The Ace of Coins, Autumn Equinox, and the Ace of Coins. The 7 of Swords. That's her. That's what she does. Okay? You guys, I'm doing collective love messages. If you want private readings, okay, I'm not doing anything on the air, not on this live. This is collective. But if you want to email me, okay, I do text yes or no's, okay. I do use Discord, okay. So it's handy dandy. But right now, as far as live is concerned, this is a collective love collective. So this was Current Energy Collective, okay. Whoever this karmic feminine is, I think you're experiencing a rude awakening, because this one right here, Spirit is not letting you repeat the cycle, the karmic cycle that you have on repeat, okay? Love bombing through spell work to heal from, to cover up the pain from past lovers, okay? Also, that's abusive, that's divination abuse, okay? It just is. Okay, so what's coming in as far as love? What is coming in for the collective? Okay, what's coming in for the collective? What's coming in for the collective? What's coming in for the collective? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of love and light. We got signs here, okay? So watch out for signs leading you to true love. So collective, this is the energy of those of you who are looking for true love. You want true love. You actually want this, okay? We got cherish your relationship. We got marriage here. If the shoe don't fit, don't wear it, okay? Don't rock the boat of others who are enjoying a message, okay? Because I know a lot of y'all you just get all up in your feelings when the energy is not catering to you, okay? It's okay. Everything is not going to be for you. We got 1111. Okay, signs, union. So for this energy, okay, well, before I speak too fast, let me just clarify and let's just see what's going on, because we got signs. Watch out for signs leading you to true love. Okay, what are these signs, Spirit? What are these signs for the collective that are interested? If you ain't interested, don't worry about it. Shit, we got side piece, okay? Flirting with others, secret hookups, and being the other woman. Well, we know that if you're a side piece, that is not a sign of true love, okay? So some of y'all are side pieces. Okay, someone who is not obsessed. Let's clarify this side piece. Because why is this side piece coming out for signs? what's going on with side piece and signs? Okay, watch out for signs. What do you want the collective to gain from this piece of, we got the Four of Wands here. The Four of Wands is lover returns, okay? Tell me more, because we got celebration, okay? The Four of Wands is this is celebrating a union, okay? This is, a partner who supports you. So maybe someone who you had as a side piece, or I'm not sure. Let's keep going. Spirit, what do you want? What do you want us to do with this? Harmony restored. Okay, so for some of you, you may have been a side piece. And Spirit is saying that harmony may be restored. You guys may find common ground. You may be able to resolve the situation of being a side piece. Now, here's the thing. We got the Wheel of Fortune here. Some of you are going to spin the block. Okay? For some of you, you were a side piece, or you had a side piece, and they were your person. So what that does not mean is that having them as a side piece was the right thing to do, okay? What that means is that you were in a relationship with somebody that you didn't let go of, okay? But we got letting go in the reverse. So it looks like, let's clarify letting go. Let's clarify letting go. You let someone go. Oh, damn. You let go of a side piece. Why was I so slow to pick that up? Okay, someone let go of a side piece. Yes. And they moved on. Okay. It be like that sometimes. We got the Wheel of Fortune and the Magician. Okay, so someone actually made the decision. They took the action to resolve the issue of cheating or being non-committal to just one person. So for some of you, there is someone who you were either the side piece, okay, or they were your side piece. This is how you know whether or not you should move forward with them. First of all, it looks like either you or this person are going to let go. They have let go. You have let go, or someone else has let go of a third party situation. You're no longer hooking up. You're no longer having one night stands. Okay. You're no longer just being overly flirtatious with people. Okay, harmony is being restored. You are cooperating. You guys are finding common ground, okay? And it looks like the focus is on the two of you, okay? So we got cherish your relationship. Now, see, this is hard. I'm going to be honest with you. You know, because this, and this is just my personal opinion. This is not what Spirit is saying, but I'm just saying only love can allow you to trust that someone is being honest. Okay? Because if you don't love a person, actually you don't care. You don't, and you won't trust them because you don't care. But we got proposal here. Commitment. Someone is no longer being non-committal. So someone has actually let go of third-party situations. Okay? Someone has actually let go. And we got proposal and commitment and spirits. Yeah. So we got broken trust in the reverse. This person was non-trustworthy, But as Spirit says, divine intervention is here. This is tough. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I just need to just stick with the energy because the energy is coming out, the messages are coming out, but at the same time, I'm like trying to process this. It will really be, yeah, healthy choices and wedding rings. So, they say always, people who are once a cheater, always a cheater. It depends on the person. Okay, that is not a one statement to be true for all. It's just not. Obviously, I mean, I know people who they were in relationships, they had someone on the side, but they were in love with the person on the side, and they were just trying to buy time until they left the person that they did not want to be with. Okay. And once they let go, they did go back to that person and they did get married. Okay. And everything else was water under the bridge. Okay, so let's clarify marriage here. But to each his own, always trust your intuition, okay? Trust your gut. We got divine intervention here. So someone didn't just do this on their own. They didn't just make the choice on their own, okay? Marriage. Someone is avoiding marriage, okay? Damn. Crossroads, direction, and freedom. So someone is avoiding marriage, or they're trying to get out of a marriage so they can be free. This is what I'm talking about. I hear it all the time, and somebody is really pulling on my energy, and they're just like, nah, I don't trust that. I really feel somebody pulling on my energy like, nah, I don't trust that. Because someone is saying, you didn't leave this person while you was with me. We broke up. Like, whoever left whoever stopped the third party situation, okay? Yeah, that's what somebody's talking about, okay? So, y'all collective, this is really tough because you really have to, you really going to have to trust your intuition. Because in this situation, words are just not enough. They're not. Words are not enough because I'm hearing someone say, you cheated while you were married. What makes me different? If we get married, why would you not cheat on me? Because I was the third party, And so, and I hear a lot of people say that that's how it works. I to each his own. I can't put everybody in the same box. I just can't. But this right here, yeah, because somebody is saying once a player, always a player. Okay, this person, whoever, married man or woman, was on dating sites, having one night stands and hooking up and things of that nature. Okay, but they have put all that behind them. They did. And now they're coming back to you. You were their side piece or flip the role. We got soulmate. They're saying it was you all along. And someone is having a hard time. And don't get me wrong, you should not believe everything that comes out of somebody's mouth. However, all I can say is just go with your gut. Just go with your gut. Let's clarify player and hooking up. Because we got player, hooking up, and soulmate here. Everlasting love is out here. Okay? Find the light within. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Validate your feelings. Nobody can tell you what to do in this situation. And it does not mean that just because that they were in a marriage and they were hooking up one night stands and just online dating sites and all this stuff, it does not mean that they will do it again. But history does have a pattern of repeating itself. Like I said, you have to honor how you feel and make the decision based off of how you feel. Because words just don't do it by itself. But I can say somebody really, really, really wants you. Somebody really, really wants you. They really, really want you. And what I'm hearing is that, who knows why this person got married in the first place? Who knows why? You just never know. Everything isn't always what it seems. Spirit, tell me more about this soulmate. What's going on? We got the Nine of Cups here. Wish fulfillment. It's you. It's always been you. Yes, I cannot make this shit up. It's always been you, but like I said, yeah, we got the world here. This is a very successful. You two make each other whole. This is yin and yang energy. You guys make the Ace of Cups. You guys make each other's whole. Now, people will probably talk shit about you. But you still have to you still have to do according to what's best for you. Honor your feelings. That's the message. Honor your feelings and go with your gut. We got emotions out here. Okay? We have emotions. Look deep within your emotions. Okay? We got the Death card in here. The Death card in reverse and the Nine of Wands. Spirit is saying, stop battling and being worried. Okay? Do not worry. Don't worry. You're obsessing over this shit. You're obsessing over it. Don't. Just let it. You're scared that you're going to make the wrong decision. And this, I'm talking to you. You are afraid that he is going to be the wrong choice to make when it comes to marriage because of his past. And Spirit is saying, stop obsessing over that. So if Spirit is saying, stop obsessing over that, and when I say Spirit, I'm talking love and light, okay? Because you're driving yourself crazy. You just mental anguish, okay? We got union here, the union of divine soul counterparts. Is this couple, are they meant, counterpart is a miraculous events that begins when you least expect it, okay? So are these two, she's worried, the Eight of Swords, Queen of Cups in reverse, she's scared. She's terrified. She don't know what to do. We got the Ten of Coins here, a family legacy. Spirit is saying, choose your battles. Choose your battles, okay? The Seven of Swords and the Lovers in reverse. You are overwhelmed with the fact that this person was deceptive, shady, and betrayed. Betrayed not only you, but betrayed his wife at the time when you were the third party. All right, I'm just going to ask. I'm just going to ask for those of you who are curious and those of you who want to know. Is this person being honest and upright? Because we got the Lovers and the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Cups in the world. Is she truly his wish fulfillment? Is she truly his wish fulfillment? I keep saying the Queen the Queen of Cups. Is she truly his wish fulfillment? We got the Magician. Yes. He really wants you. We got the Two of Wands and the Ten of Cups and the Page of Cups. Yes, he really wants you. You really are his wish fulfillment. It's you. It's always been you. all this time, even when he was, that's why he did what he did. And I'm not saying it's okay. We got the star and the page of wands. This is your life journey, the two of you. I'm not saying it, first of all, if you're going to marry someone, just do it right, right? Um, but why did he do his first wife like that? You know, I'm being nosy, y'all. Why did he do her like that? Because sometimes people marry for the wrong reasons, okay? People, oh, because he had children with her. Ain't that a shame? Ain't that a shame? Okay, so he married his first wife because he got her pregnant. There you have it. He felt like he was doing the right thing. Okay? That's what he felt like. Okay? So, this is what's coming in. Divine Feminine. I know this. I felt like I was on an emotional roller coaster with you. But this person that you weren't just a side piece. You were this person's mistress. Okay. Uh, Divine Feminine. If you were dating a married man, okay, and now this man you guys went your separate ways, and now he came back to you talking about, I'm divorced. You know, I told you it was all you. I wanted you. It was all about you. Let's get together. Let's do this and blah, blah, blah. For some of you and not for all, he's being honest. He married this woman because they had children together, but he was not in it. He was not in it. And I'm not saying that that's okay. That's not, I don't want you guys to think that I support his behavior. I fully understand why she's hesitant. And it is very reasonable for her not to trust him. But Spirit is saying it was always you. I just wanted to know why he did his first wife like this. Okay, just to see what type of person we're dealing with. So why did he marry her? It's because he got her pregnant. Okay. And not saying that because when you're married with children, you just can't up and leave. That's what I do know. It's a process. I'm not saying that you stuck with it forever or you can never get divorced, but what I'm saying is it's a process that does not happen overnight. And maybe, well, first of all, you knew he was married. Okay, you knew he was married. How did you go from you were okay with being with a married man and then you weren't? Okay, because what I'm hearing is he told you that he did not want to be with her, but you felt like he was taking too long. But he was being very honest, okay? So here we are. He's spinning the block, or he's trying to, and you don't trust it. All I can say is go with your gut. Go with your gut, okay? So that's what's coming in, okay? As far as love, no one can speak for you. No one can make this decision for you. Whatever you choose is what you choose. If people don't like, there's always going to be somebody who don't like what you do, even if you're doing the right thing, okay? You can donate, okay, to worthy causes, and people will say what you should have done with the money instead of giving it to work. So no matter what you do, someone's always going to talk shit, okay? But you have to do what you can sleep with at night. So 1111 is the only thing that I didn't clarify. 1111 is an important number for twin flames. It symbolizes the harmony and balance of soul counterparts. So let me just clarify 1111 as it relates to this love message. Okay. What do you want the collective to know about the number 1111, Spirit? I do have an angel number deck. Okay. What is it? We got lunar eclipse and queen of coins and knight of wands. Okay. So just do an emotional cleanse, queen of coins. Okay, you are very nurturing. This is healing energy. Okay, just take this time to lean on the divine to do a deep emotional cleanse. Okay, and go for it. We got the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Go for it. Okay, but let's the Queen of Coins is a very nurturing person. She's got her own. Okay, she doesn't marry for money. She got her own bag. Okay, and she makes a very damn good partner with the King of Coins. Okay, let me pull the number 1111 since 1111 came out here. All right, and then that will close. I will close out. Those of you who have liked and subscribed, I truly, truly appreciate you. Okay, I am trying to grow the channel. You guys are being very supportive. I appreciate you guys who come in here respectfully with manners and things of that nature. It does matter. It makes a difference, okay? I see you guys, but when I'm doing a collective, I may say welcome in and things of that nature. But and if I see people asking questions, I'll, let you know, go to the description and you can book. Now, here's the thing, you guys. If you want me to do readings for you, right now I'm only doing the collective until I grow the page. However, shoot me an email if you want direct contact where you can just, at any given time, just shoot your shot, and I'll let you know if I'm, doing yes or no's. But yes or no text, that's not difficult. Like, that is not something that's going to make or break me. Okay. This is not my job. YouTube is not my job. I'm barely on here. I'm trying to be more consistent. I'm trying to do at least once a week, or now I'm trying to do twice a week because I can't grow if you guys never see me. But if you email me and you want to connect through Discord, because you have direct connection. If you want to do a quick yes or no, you want to do an energy check. If something happens and you want an instant answer, like, you can just shoot your shot. Okay. Anyway, 1111. Okay. The universe is arranging people and experiences on your path to help you succeed and helping you wake up to who you truly are. I am awakening. And the number 11, I am intuitive. The entire message I kept on saying, listen to your gut, do what your gut says. And even the messages said, go within. Okay. You have keen awareness of what is happening around you. A strong intuition is your gift. So honestly, deep down inside, you already know. You do. Okay. This will help you understand the unspoken feelings. So whoever this divine masculine is, your intuition has already told you whether or not this man is being honest or not, whether he's just trying to run game. Okay. And you already know his thoughts. You know whether his thoughts are just to get you or just to, I don't know, But this insight allows you to be a great guide and supporter. Okay. Yeah, so there you have it. Collective, honestly, this, I know it's tough, because one thing, you know what makes this tough? Because we know not to be naive and listen to everything and trust just because you say it, you know. But whoever I'm talking to, divine feminine, you are intuitive. Spirit just told me, okay? You already know intuitively. Don't, I know your emotions, you being hurt, and we got the lovers. Y'all all going to be together, okay? Two of Swords, you're still trying to figure this thing out. Whenever you make the decision, I believe he'll be there, okay? Whenever you make the decision, I believe he'll be there. Okay, collective, that was your message, what's going on currently and what's coming in, okay? Tough, 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 but actually real. This is reality. This is how it is. Okay? We don't meet virgins, and we don't meet childless people all day, every day. You know, we meet people who are not virgins, and we meet people who have children already. You know, that's reality. And unfortunately, the older you get, the slimmer your chances are, okay, of meeting people who are virgins and don't have children. Till the next time, you guys, with love and light, namaste, ashe.